Welcome to the first ever edition of On Campus. I'm your host, Dan Zaleski.
And I'm Brittany Weir.
We have a lot of college sports to cover today, so let's start with the Millersville recap. The girls basketball team is having a great season. Last week they had a win against Kutztown, Cheney, Lock Haven, and a loss against Shippensburg. The scores against Kutztown were 81-70, Cheney 72-53, Lock Haven 61-55. The girls are 14-7 overall and 10-7 in the PSAC. This currently puts them in 4th place in the conference and in a spot for the playoffs. They still have to play Mansfield on the 15th, Bloomsburg on the 17th, Westchester on the 20th, and then finish the regular season at home against the 24th, against East Stroudsburg. The men's team is struggling this season, but is miraculously still in the running for the playoffs. Their record is currently 3-14 in the PSAC and 3-18 overall, after they too faced Kutztown, Cheney, Lock Haven, and Bloomsburg last week. The scores were 69-78, 61-50, and 65-70. The team still has to play Mansfield on the 15th, Bloomsburg on the 17th, Westchester on the 20th, and they too wrap up the season at home against East Stroudsburg on the 20th. The women's swimming season has come to a close. They finished up the final season with a record of 4-3. Last week, they participated in the East Stroudsburg Invitational, the last event on the schedule for the Lady Marauders in the PSAC Championships in York. Men's wrestling started with a quad meet a few Saturdays ago. They started out by beating Ohio Valley 40-9, American International 43-3, and Alderson Brodus 43-3. Those 3 wins followed up to their East Stroudsburg match, which they also won, but then they went on to face Pitts Johnstown and got a taste of their own mess in losing 0-44. The men are still 6-6 overall, and they have matches against Kutztown and Wheeling Jesuit coming up. That's all this week for the Millersville recap. Now over to a quick look at what's coming up in this week's breakdown with Sam Valentine. Sam Valentine, our special guest today. Let's see what he's got in store for us.
All right, look at this. We got a little, Nova versus Providence right here. Let's look at this. All right. Oh, that's a nice little steal. Uh-oh, open court, Yamstash. Bang! Bang! We're going to get some more of that for you when we come right back here, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we like to see here on, what is this, at Millersville. What's the name of this show? On Campus? So let's cut to commercial break. I thought we were going to commercial. Thank you. I was like, all he told me.
See, son, good manners are important. Should I go through it again?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Exactly. Always say please, thank you, you're welcome, excuse me, sit up straight, hold doors open for ladies. If the door's locked, knock first. Don't burp, don't swear, don't stare, don't use bad language, or talk with your mouth full. Keep your elbows off the table.
What table?
And don't interrupt. Cover your mouth when you cough or sneeze. On the bus, give your seat up to anybody who has trouble standing. Bottom line, treat others the way you want to be treated. Got it?
Got it.
Good talk.
Most parenting is hard to do in just 2 minutes. But 2 minutes twice a day making sure they brush is easier, and it could help save them from a lifetime of tooth pain.
Here's to the things that can keep us safe. Those we use all the time with hardly a thought. Those that are silently standing by to save our lives. And now, those that we carry with us everywhere we go. Many mobile devices will now bring you wireless emergency alerts, real-time information directly from local sources you know and trust. With the unique sound and vibration, you'll be in the know wherever you are.
For authentic Italian dining, go to Nino's Pizzeria. Nino's menu includes pizza, wings, stromboli, subs, and Italian dinners. Stop by from 10 to 2 on weekdays for the lunch special. Nino's Pizzeria, 11 Manor Ave, Millersville.
Don't let salmonella get funky with your chicken. On average, 1 in 6 Americans will get a foodborne illness this year. So learn the right temperature to cook each type of meat. Keep your family safe at foodsafety.gov.
For us to tell us
Welcome back to On Campus. I'm here with the one and only Sam Valentine, and we're going to break
know
down
that's right.
some college basketball. Sam, what do we got
Let's
up?
do it. I don't know. Let's see what we got on here. All right, so first we have here's the Saturday Marquette Xavier game. Ooh, little dunk there. Nice, nice. All right, I mean, that looks like Villanova, though. That is Nova. All right, oh, getting that work. Honestly, Nova is just playing so – they play so together. I'm not going to lie. I can't name a single player on their team because they don't have that one star. They don't have that one star. But look, like they still get it done together. I mean, granted, this is against Providence, so it's not top class teams. They don't really see those top class teams in the Big East anymore since Syracuse isn't playing very well this year. And UConn isn't there right now. Kevin Ollie needs to figure something out. But that's not the point.
Well, wait, hold up a sec here. You're calling Providence not a high-quality team. They're ranked 11th. Or at least they were before this game.
Well, that's true. That's
you gotta
all
give some-
that's all they
No,
see,
you
though.
have to see-
They don't see very high-quality teams. We're not talking like ACC. We're not talking the Big Ten. They don't see teams like this ever. Like, oh, you have to
But
play
you still
Providence
think a
once a
team
year.
that hasn't lost
Oh,
a
and they'll
game
play
yet.
Xavier.
Come
They'll
on.
play Xavier. So that'll be a top 5 opponent. But that's about it. That's all they play. But
Okay,
I'm not
okay.
taking anything away from them because they're a deep team under Jay. I can't think of the coach's name. Coach, my boy. My boy. He's a great coach over there. They're very well coached and everything. So they're going to make a tournament run. Every year, Nova is there at the end. Will they be a number 1 seed? It really just depends when they play Xavier in the next 2 weeks, I believe. So.
Okay, so let's see what they're breaking down right now in this case. I'm going to step back because I'm feeling this one's going right to the hoop. So
And you
let's see
know
what
the yam is coming, Dan.
Please don't post for me ever again.
No, that was
Either
a
way.
trade, dude. That was a little trade, John.
Okay, and let's see.
All right, so they won 72-60. I mean, that's a game they should have won. They're the higher ranked team, whatever. Providence, I think Providence is fake, but they're like Iowa. Iowa's fake, but we'll get to that later.
All right.
Give me another clip. Roll Tide, give me another one. Can I get another one? Dan, what's happening in your head? Just keep talking?
Okay, so
All right,
either way, now we're going to move on to our next game.
All right, what's our
in
next
this
game
case.
here? All right, what
this
is it?
one's actually is Xavier against Creighton.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
I mean,
either way.
somehow Creighton is there a lot.
And I mean, look at-
Creighton has name value because of
Well,
Doug McDermott.
Okay.
Because of Doug
if we
McDermott
slow down
coming
that
out.
play really quick, just slow down that one before this one obviously.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see it.
Goes up, but that previous play with Creighton and everything, they had like a wide open 3, like easy jump shot in that point. Like, do you think Xavier has a weakness in their defense to like allow these type of shots to be easily
To
taken?
be honest, I have not watched that much of Xavier, but from judging from the conference they're in and everything, like I said, the Big East is a little weak this year.
All right,
so they're
fair.
not seeing the normal competition. You're not going to see that tough, gritty competition, the toughness you're going to see when you get into tournament time. You're not going to see that one player like a Buddy Hield or a Ben Simmons. Please let Ben Simmons get in. You know I had to make it. You know I had to get Ben Simmons on the show, bro. You know I had to. He's my boy. God's gift. So Ben Simmons, if they get in, like a player that can take over the game, like a guy you can't guard, a Melo Trimble who can take over a game.
Okay,
of course I got Melo in there. We'll talk about later.
Of course. And looking at those past 2 plays and everything, Xavier showing they have a lot of ability, getting up in the post and all that. Do you think like that's
but the
where?
three-pointer looks open there.
I mean, they had a lot of good shots in the post earlier and everything.
Yeah, I mean,
throughout the
give them
game,
that
so-
work, but I mean, it's like even if you see Nova in the Big East tournament, Nova's gonna blow you out. Not blow you out, but it's gonna be like 15-point victory for Nova, in my opinion. Even Providence, because Providence shoots the three, gets the boards. That's what you got to do to win games. Oh, you can't see. Oh, that was a tough take. That is a very tough take. I'm impressed. Ooh, don't sleep on Creighton, guys.
Apparently not. That's the
Wow.
one thing you got to learn.
Yeah, like this is. I mean,
in this is the
in this segment, like don't sleep.
on.
Just don't sleep on teams when you're filling out your bracket. Like when you fill out your bracket, do you actually look at your bracket? Like, because like I always fill out like 15. My sister always beats me because she picks by colors. Isn't that crap?
No,
Such
to be
crap.
honest, my mom did that with football.
And it's crap. It's crap. It makes me so mad. You know how much money I lose my sister every year because she picks by colors? It's crap.
Maybe we should just start picking by colors.
Yeah,
Apparently.
maybe I
Okay,
should.
so what team is better colors, Xavier or Creighton?
I don't know, man. I'm loving that baby blue right there. Creighton. Swagger. That white with the baby blue, John. Oh, look at that. Maurice Watson Jr., baby. 32. Taking over the game. That's what we like to see. That's what you need in the tournament.
But
you need a player to take it over.
Okay, but you know what that wasn't there? A double-double. And you know who did get double-double?
Celeste Robinson.
You know, I had to
Always
bring her
shouting
into
her
this.
out. Always shouting her out. She's our girl. She's a Snapper exclusive, actually. So.
No, actually, she's not a Snapper exclusive. She's a pregame exclusive on WIXQ.
All right, I'll share
That's
the
what
rights.
she is.
I'll share the
exclusive.
rights with you.
Now,
of
I
her.
mean, I got to admit, double-double happened after she came
She
on
fouled
the show.
out, and she fouled out the game before.
Yeah, so I mean, if that's proof of anything, it's that WIXQ
you're
can make athletes.
Yeah, you're gonna want to come on to the pregame actually. WIXQ. Check out the pregame Friday nights. Boom. Threes to the dome.
Okay, either way, getting back to this, some more highlights.
Threes to the dome. Xavier Bang. Oh no.
But
no,
nope,
come
here's
on.
the big second effort
All
there
right.
on that
That
one.
was that was a great board.
No, I mean that's
that's
I think that's
a big boy board.
you're
Why
seeing-
doesn't he not shoot that
you're
right
seeing
there?
a lot
Like
of
why does
strength
he
from the
not shoot
team.
that? That makes me so angry. I understand. Like I mean, like look, the man, like he beat his man completely. Should have shot it. Can we roll? But it's like, okay, my boy's coming around the screen. Ooh. Oh, okay. I mean, that's a high percentage shot. I get it.
I mean, he
but
still got the
also, I
three.
know.
Yeah.
Okay. And it was Watson Jr. It was his night. I didn't
Yeah.
realize that.
No, I mean, always if you look at the fact that like when he came off of that and everything, he didn't take the three, but he drew both his guy and Watson's
Yes,
guy
but
off of Watson.
stand
giving
here,
Watson
stand
that
here,
open
stand
three.
here, stand here.
Giving- Okay,
If you're
okay,
a big
what's up,
boy
what's up,
right
what's
there
up?
in front of me,
Okay,
and I
what's
get the
going on?
ball,
What's going on?
I get the
Yeah.
ball,
Okay.
and the defender is in front of you.
Yeah.
That's a splash every time, dog.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
taking it. I'm sorry. I'm pulling that up every time, and you're not going to stop me because they can't get around you. So it's like,
Yeah.
stand there again.
All right.
Set your pick. I'm coming around. I have both defenders. Splash.
It's simple.
But that's
As
just
simple
what we
as that.
do. That's just what we do. I mean,
It's as
I
simple as
get it.
that.
I get it. If your boy, the man who set the pick or the screen, can slide. So we're gonna slide. So we stand. So I'm coming around.
Okay.
I have
okay.
both defenders. You slide, and I'm just gonna make a little dish pass.
And then-
That's a bang time. That's how it's done.
That's the three there. That's the
So
three
I
there.
mean, that's essentially what they just did.
Yeah. No.
So
that's what. That's what I'm saying.
it's what Maryland's offense does all the time.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like my question is that like slide? Do you think that like equals more high value or high?
It depends who the player is. It depends who the player is, really.
Okay,
And
well,
it depends
apparently
whose
Watson
night
it
it
was.
is. It depends whose night it is. Because with Maryland, there's times where I'm like, Melo, you're wide open. Shoot the tray, baby. Shoot the tray. And then he makes some nice little pass to Robert Carter Jr. down low, and Carter Jr.'s like, I'm a big boy. And I'm like, all right, feed the big man, Melo. Okay. Okay. You made me look
I mean, that's
dumb.
that's like the third rule of basketball, right?
You gotta feed the big man.
It's dribble, like take the open lane and feed the big man.
Big
right?
man,
like that.
yeah.
Those are the three.
You gotta
rules.
get the big man going. You have to.
Yeah.
I mean, Melo's gonna get his own anyway, which we will talk about later. I'm sure. I talk about Melo a lot. So yeah, he'll get his own.
Yeah.
That's a tough take, Watson Jr. Tough take. I like this kid
All right,
a
let's see
lot.
what they. Now that one breaks my heart because if you
because
look,
he had the
roll that
three.
one back.
He
roll
had
that one,
the
yeah,
three.
he had the three. If we can roll
When
that
you hear
back a little
gunshots,
bit.
3-1.
Bring that. Yeah.
Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back.
Okay, let's
No,
see if we
no,
can get it
no.
again.
Can we?
Can we get it again?
All right.
Is it possible? They're-
Well, either way,
They're
I
working
can,
on it, they're
either
working
way,
on it.
we can tell you what happened there.
But
I mean, like, so
literally,
here's the
his
3-point
toe-
line,
like-
and
like-
he's just like, oh, splash. It's like, no, dude, you got to take the points, bro.
No, like right there. Like you see that? Okay, let's roll it up. Right.
Like you're
come
on the line.
Come on.
How do you not know where
It's
you're
a wide
at?
open
Like, how do you
shot.
not know where you're at? You obviously take that three, especially if you're feeling it. Like no one's around you. Set the feet. Bang. But hey, I'm not him. He scored 32. Have I even ever seen the floor in a college game? No. So.
I mean, are you counting IM leagues? Or?
Yeah, right. Yo, I'm the IM League MVP. Don't even get me started on that. Never mind. I got teed up in my final game. I retired after that. I slammed the ball. I was like, this is crap. And then I was like, all right, I'm retiring. It's time to hang them up. So I took off the shoes, posted on my Instagram like a Marshawn Lynch and said I'm done. By the way, I think he's coming back, but that's not the point.
Okay, either way.
All right, we digress very quickly here.
Yeah, I know. Let's see if we can flip back a second. Let's break down a little bit of that earlier one there, Nova and Providence.
All right, let's do it.
Let's go back to that one. We kind of skipped over it a little bit. We skimmed it. We didn't go as in depth. Let's see if we can get that
My downfall with Nova is when it comes to the clutch, who's taking that last shot?
Oh, of course.
Who's taking that last shot? Iowa, it's Utah.
Maryland, it's always Utah.
Yeah, Maryland.
That's
Maryland,
all
it's
Iowa
Melo
has.
Trimble. It's Melo. Okay, Rashid's gonna be like, Jack. And he's gonna be like, oh, I missed. And Melo's gonna be sitting at the 3-point line like,
well, fair enough.
Bro, give me mine. But no, it's gonna be Melo every time. I just like making fun of Sheed a little bit.
Is that rule number 3? Feed the big man.
You feed Melo. You get Melo going. That is Maryland's number one thing.
Maybe just big man stats, not stature. You know what I'm talking about?
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Always. Okay, let's just see this dunk again.
I mean, dude, my whole thing is like, okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
But I'm like, bro, cock it back. The ladies are at home watching.
Okay, now
you're like, oh,
now,
I'm on primetime, bro. I'm on ESPN.
As a defense to that, I did see, and in our game actually, Millersville versus Lockhaven, they got a turnover like that, and Lockhaven went for the dunk, and he bounced it right out.
Oh no, see, but if you're on ESPN,
about that.
Listen, if you're on ESPN, I'm getting an open break. I'm gonna be like, ha, and I'm coming in, dude, big.
All right, okay.
I'm showing the yam
Okay,
stash,
so
but
that's rule number 4.
I'm coming in, putting them on a poster.
You gotta come in big on number 4. All
you
right.
gotta.
Okay.
Did you get that open lane?
We're gonna wrap this segment up a little bit at this
We'll
point.
be talking some college basketball later, though.
Yeah,
so looking forward to that, Dan.
coming up. Sam Valentine's still with us. We
Unfortunately
also have
for him.
Unfortunately for me. We also have Nate Heater coming on the show as well for our segment. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
And my band about that money, break it down. Girls hit you, hallelujah.
Wow.
Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. And you didn't just watch.
Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Don't believe me, just watch.
So you see, son, good manners are important. Should I go through it again?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Exactly. Always say please, thank you, you're welcome, excuse me, sit up straight, hold doors open for ladies. If the door's locked, knock first. Don't burp, don't swear, don't stare, don't use bad language or talk with your mouth full. Keep your elbows off the table.
What table?
And don't interrupt. Cover your mouth when you cough or sneeze. On the bus, give your seat up to anybody who has trouble standing. Bottom line, treat others the way you want to be treated. Got it?
Got it.
Good talk.
Most parenting is hard to do in just 2 minutes. But 2 minutes twice a day making sure they brush is easier, and it could help save them from a lifetime of tooth pain.
The Snapper, home of the latest local news, sports, and entertainment. There's something for everyone. Under completely new management, the Snapper is back on track, run entirely by our student staff. Interested in being a writer? Applications can be sent to thesnapper.com/apply. Join us in Hash 161 every Thursday at 9 p.m. And don't forget to pick up your copy of The Snapper every Thursday. The Snapper, Millersville University's student newspaper since 1925.
91.7 FM WIXQ, Millersville's #1 music source. The university's student-run radio station. Tune in daily to hear a variety of music beyond the top 40s. Want to be a DJ? All majors are welcome. Email operationsmanager@wixq.com for more information. Visit us online at wixq.com. 91.7 FM, WIXQ, your #1 music source.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
I need a card reader for like 3 minutes.
All right. Do you have your ID?
I'm in the editing room right down the hall.
Without having your ID, there's nothing I can really do for you.
But I have it there.
for a couple weeks. Thanks.
No problem. Do you need anything else?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Sam. Of course, before the commercial break for your analysis.
Can we print that poster out though?
Print what? The poster?
Can we print the poster? Me putting you on a poster.
Okay. Let's.
Can we get a screen cap of that at least?
Let's get through this segment first, and then we'll talk about putting me up on a poster. Okay. Either way, so welcome back with our last part. From our last part of the show, I'm now joined by Nate Heater in this
What's up,
case.
Nate? Glad to have you on, buddy.
And then Sam here as always.
Always.
So
Unfortunate for everybody. Here all the time.
Of course.
I'm like a bad cold.
You are.
Carry around your tissues like Cat Weibel.
All right. All right. So I got a few questions for you guys regarding NCAA basketball.
Let's do it.
First question for you guys: which conference do you feel is the strongest as we get closer to the tournament, and why is it
You
the
know
ACC?
exactly.
Why is it the ACC?
Why did you say I'm going ACC? I'm going Big Ten.
Okay, go ahead.
Maryland,
Big Ten.
Iowa, top 5 teams. I'm not a big Iowa fan per se, but Utah is. Remember what I said over there when we were doing that, whatever that was, analysis. You need a player to take it over in a tournament. Utah can do that. Melo and the Terps are going to be fine in the March Madness. It's really interesting because everything goes through Melo. So it all depends on Melo. As far as Melo can take them is as far as Maryland will go. And then, I mean, obviously you can't sleep on Michigan State or Purdue with Hammonds on Purdue and Denzel Valentine, who's been out for a little bit, still in the wooden race. You just can't sleep on the Tom Izzo team, in my opinion. Great coaching, transfers into playoffs and stuff like that. We've seen it all. We see it all the time. So,
I'm gonna respect that the Big Ten saying like that, but I'm gonna go with they're my second best conference. I'm gonna go with the Big 12 actually. Take a look at the top 25
Oklahoma,
teams.
okay.
You have Oklahoma, Kansas, West Virginia, Iowa State, Baylor, and Texas all in the top 25 just from that conference.
Okay.
The total record.
Some of those might drop out though.
The total record right now is 110 and 32, just for those 6 teams. And
That's
in
ridiculous.
Oklahoma, that have the second best scorer in the nation right now with Buddy Hield from Oklahoma. First place is some guy we don't even really care about because he's from a no-name team.
I was just going to say, I thought he was number one.
He's from, no, number one is actually from some guy from Wyoming.
Yeah, so. Like,
who is playing against.
Jimmer!
Yeah, who's Wyoming?
Jimmer!
Yeah, who.
That's what it reminds me of. Jimmer led the nation in scoring, but it was like, oh,
he was
for BYU.
Jimmer for dead, nothing but net. Come on.
Yeah, Jimmer's a good song.
All right. Okay, but just to put up some argument though. I mean, what about the ACC? I mean, they're always in it. Look at it. North Carolina is always there. Wait. Follow me. Follow me here. Okay. North Carolina's always there. Louisville always shows up strong. Duke always shows up.
Duke will be
okay,
there.
That's what I'm saying. Duke is going to show up strong, okay? Clemson just came in second in NCAA football and number 1 in NCAA soccer in the nation. So there's some national pride going there. There's national pride going there.
When was the last time soccer and football became relevant in the March Madness? Like seriously, come on.
They have team spirit going forward.
Team spirit doesn't matter.
The school will show up. The school will show up.
Team spirit does not matter, whatever, when it comes to these March Madness brackets. Next question, let's go.
I'm sorry. Does team spirit not matter?
No, it doesn't matter.
If we
Monmouth is good TV. Team spirit matters. Dang it! Are you kidding me? The bench is crazy. Switch seats with me, so you're just off the screen.
Oh my God. Okay,
over with Dan.
so either way, Sam just bumping in with me here.
Oh, it's mine that's dying?
Okay, so either way, guys.
All right.
Guys. So bringing this back and everything. I mean, you have to say that. I mean, team spirit does matter, Nate. I mean, seriously, Clemson was just a step away from 2 total national championships, and then on top of that, like Sam mentioned, Monmouth wouldn't be anything if it wasn't for their bench, and because of that, they're currently leading. I think they're leading right now. Let me just double check this.
I agree with you. They're going to be in the tournament.
They're leading their conference.
And they're going to be in the tournament.
I believe you with the bench is a big thing with Monmouth. But when you mentioned Clemson with their soccer and their football team, like seriously, they're in the stands. It doesn't matter. The team spirit there is but it's all about the bench spirit. And because I'm pretty sure none of those football or soccer players are on that bench right now cheering on that team.
Okay, now hold on. I got you here, okay? Monmouth right now is known for having one of the best benches.
And they're not a bad team.
No, listen. One of the best benches in the country. Right now, they're on top of the Metro Atlantic
They're gonna
Athletic
get like a
Conference.
12 seed. The MAC.
Yeah.
I mean the MAC. Okay.
What?
I was like the MAC. I was like the Metro what? I was like, what is he saying?
No, but Monmouth
Not a
right now
relevant
they're
conference.
they're 2 and 12, and they're
No,
like.
I mean they're gonna be like a 12 seed.
And the guy and the team behind them,
And they'll get
Iona,
in
they
this-
already blew out
They'll
Iona
get in
earlier
the-
in the season. I mean, come on.
They'll be in the tournament, and I'll watch them because their bench is hilarious. You want to act out their bench
True,
right now?
true.
Pick me up. Like their bench is ridiculous, dude. Like seriously, they're over here like Statue of Liberty, Statue of Liberty. Like they're ridiculous, guys.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
like
okay,
we're cooking Chef
All right,
Curry.
Let's
Next question.
let's reel it back in. Okay.
You have to with
So
me.
we talked about the best conference. We kind of dipped into some teams there a little bit.
Little
What
bit.
team do we think is the best as we approach March?
I guess I'll start with that
Go.
one. I can't decide between two teams, so I'm just going to throw out some numbers right now, and we can decide about it. Oklahoma right now, 84 points per game, 40 rebounds per game, and they have a 470.
Yeah.
Yes, hear me out of
Nope.
this. Hear me
Okay,
out of this.
They're very
With Buddy,
complacent.
with Buddy Hield leading that team, though, they're going to go far in this playoffs. And then my other team is Kansas right now.
Oh, I'm dying
No
over
wonder
here.
I have to go with
I'm
Big 12.
dying.
I gotta go Big 12.
I'm dying. I'm over here.
I love the Big 12 when it comes to basketball
Get me an
this year.
AED.
I mean, I'm a North Carolina.
Kalen, get the CPR ready, bro. Like,
I'm
get
a
me
North
an
Carolina.
AED.
I'm a North Carolina
man.
fan. I love my ACC, but the Big 12 is just dominating this year. How can you not look at those numbers
Okay.
and say like that?
Okay.
All
Here's
right.
something. Here's something. One, Kansas. No. Just throw out the
Okay,
Kansas argument.
okay,
But two,
I can
two,
respect
minus,
this.
Minus
How-
Buddy.
but no,
okay,
how
okay,
can you
ignoring the
say
Kansas
no?
one,
How can
minus
you?
the Buddy Heel. Minus Buddy Heel.
Dang it, Dan!
Minus Buddy Heel. What's on
There's
Oklahoma?
nobody. There's nobody on Oklahoma. You
My
shut
point
down.
exactly.
Listen. It's you. All you have to do is you have to guard LeBron like he's in the playoffs. You shut down LeBron. You let everyone else get theirs, and you take away Buddy. So you take away Buddy in that postseason, and they're gonna get upset. I honestly don't think they make it to the Elite Eight,
All right, so I have
even as a #1 seed.
a counter argument for that.
Okay.
You're talking about how Oklahoma doesn't have anyone else.
Okay.
Go back a couple years. I don't know how many years it was with Florida Gulf Coast. How many people could you have named on that team when they were in the playoffs?
That's the thing. They got
Exactly.
hot, but they got hot at a certain time.
It's still the matter of fact that they had nobody on that team to lead them. They were a full team themselves. Buddy Hield has a supporting cast with him. That's why they're in the top 25 right now, even top 10, I'm pretty sure.
They're #1 in the country, or no, they're top 5.
No,
Yeah,
no,
the
they
top five
lost
right now.
2 games in a row.
Yeah,
No,
but
no,
they're
I'm
still
sorry.
th-
I'm sorry. They beat Texas at the last
They're number
possible second
3.
with
They're
a,
number 3.
with a really
Because
crap
Buddy,
3.
because
A
Buddy's
win's a
crazy.
win. It doesn't matter. It goes under the column as a win. It's not like
Okay,
asterisk
It's
or
all Buddy. It's
cap-
Buddy or nothing.
Yeah, but Buddy was the reason they won. Like, he was the one that
And
made that 3.
not to mention, with that argument, Kansas and Oklahoma still has to play one more game.
Okay.
So that right there is a #1 seed. That
Yeah.
game decides the #1 seed,
Okay,
in my
speaking,
opinion.
speaking of #1
But,
seeds, if you
hey,
had-
I didn't get my Maryland in there.
Okay,
Maryland's
but-
obviously
okay,
a team to
you'll-
watch.
You'll
in the
get in.
post.
You'll get in a second, okay? But speaking #1 seeds, if you had one vote on Selection Sunday, who's your #1, and why is it Maryland, Sam? Why is it Maryland?
Honestly,
Tell me
tell
why
me,
it's Maryland.
tell me why it's Maryland. I honestly think they're one of the most complete teams right now. No offense to Nova. I love them. I love Nova. I love them in the March Madness. But we wear red for a reason, baby. And I'm rocking the Maryland socks for a reason. Look at that.
Well, I thought you were rocking.
Terps,
Wait.
Terps.
I thought you were rocking a little bit more than
I
the Maryland
am.
socks.
You want to see it? All right, we'll get it out.
You going Superman here?
We will.
We're
We're going
Supermaning this
Cam,
up.
baby.
Just
I hope you guys can still
a
hear
little,
me in
a
there.
little on-screen stripping
Look at
right
that.
now.
Maryland, baby.
Just like
Because
the
when
Heat.
we're talking college basketball,
right,
we
okay.
wear red.
Okay.
You wear red,
Okay,
I
well,
wear
Nate,
blue.
Nate.
I'm going Nova.
Okay,
Nova?
Nate's calling Nova. Let's see. Nate, tell me what's up.
Nova right now is, think about it, going back to the whole team spirit and everything, this is the first time in their program that they've been #1. They are loving this right now. They're going to keep this as long as they can keep going with it. And they're hyped for this right now. They're going to do their best. Look, they have 7 games left, one of which is only against a ranked opponent. And that's like a lower seed ranked opponent.
Well, to just kind of argue that really quickly, if they're only facing one more ranked opponent, then they might not have the strength of schedule to get there. Either way, guys, the one thing we have is no time. We're out of time right now.
No Ben
Yes.
Simmons on here.
Okay. We'll Ben Simmons one
Ben-
time, 3s to the dome.
3s to the dome.
Okay,
Ben
that's
Simmons,
all that we
God's
have.
gift.
That's all we have for. That's all we have.
We
today,
wear
guys.
red.
That's all we have today, guys. 3s to the dome. We'll see you guys next week. You're watching On Campus on MUTV.
Terps.